Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and it's been a few days in game. It is the 5th of December. We have gotten most of the exterior structure, pretty much all the exterior structure for the modified CR90 built. We're going to be working on weapons, we're working on some of the critical interior components like capacitor arrays, but we've made a lot of progress here. We have a lot of critical systems right here. So cloaking device, drone core, advanced sensors, our shield generator, and the hull foam distributor. We're storing fuel pods right here. We're going to be storing hull foam canisters right there. We also got some artificial ecosystem going, so we're starting to fill the nutrient paste vats, but we've also moved our Jedi into the ship. So like Selvi, Jimbo, Ezreal, Leonid, Ahra Kiri, Zitro, and we got new lovers. I was like hoping that our Jedi would not get into relationships because I'm sure that Ahra Kiri has been trying to teach people against attachments, though maybe she's not. Like, she has scoured the galaxy looking for her former padawan. So maybe out of like the Jedi Masters that would be training these folks, maybe that's something she's not really taught them, which would kind of make sense. We'll get to that siege in a moment, considering we know the fate of like 3 of these Padawans. So Jacob and Sybil have gotten together. Vols and Dunja have gotten together, and Dunja's pregnant. We have them set not to avoid pregnancy, but you know they're only so effective. So Dunja, you have, what is it, foresight, and Vols, you just really have like skin color and head, right? And then you have the eye thing. Let's take a look at what this baby's gonna have. It's gonna be basically it's gonna be the same as her. So yeah, we also got a little Defender Corvette. This is a model from Madman Star Wars ships for the SRTS mod. There's also a version of this for the Aero framework if you're interested in that. But this particular stylish ship was like the personal shuttle for Jedi in Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I just think that it's a neat little ship to have in our cargo bay. Potentially, we'll build some like little attack fighter ships as well. I have kind of been adjusting the plans for the DP20, so you can see like originally there are a few exterior weapon slots. We are amping that up quite a bit on these plans. We've gone ahead and repaired this one and gutted this one. Just because this is closer to the resources. We have a bunch of plasteel up here that needs to get like moved down. These are a higher priority for storage. I think we just need to adjust some of our hauling. Other things that have happened, we have doubled the number of reactors that this base has. We also put down a Hypertech shield generator. The double the reactors was mostly because of the Hypertech shield generator, as well as a magnetic shield to protect us from solar flares. I was thinking that I'd have to put multiple of these guys down. We've maxed out the radius on this guy, and as you can see, we do not need to put multiple of these guys down. This shield generator is wild, and mostly the benefit here is I just don't want people drop putting into the base directly. So I'm not too worried about having shields. We have embrasures and we're pretty good shots. We do have defensive positions, so we'll get started on that. We'll also take hold fire off on our proton mortars. Let's see where these guys are coming in. They are drop potting in. We can clear all those notifications. Okay, so ship shields. The proton mortars can go through ship shields. So that's something that we haven't had to worry about, but I think I do have the shields like just turned off right now, right? If we check the tactical console, yes, shields are off. We just don't need to be using that power. Okay, proton mortars. Here they come. They're right there. Oh, okay. Just cleared the raid right away. That is perfectly fine with me. You guys can get back to your work. The other thing that's been going on is we've been retrofitting our little cargo vessel. We put in a couple droid factories and we've made a number of droids. Basically, like we've made enough R series droids to have one stationed on each of these ships if needed. We also made MSC repair droids. I want to have one on each ship if needed, so we just need to make one more. Where are you? Right there. So they're gonna put these resources in, and then it'll have a progress percentage as this building builds the droid. You don't have to interact with it other than loading it with the required materials. I also want to get a medical droid. Where the medical droid? And we're going to have that medical droid just hang out like right here in the sick bay. I guess we can put it right there. It doesn't make sense for us to have double doors, so I'm going to swap those out with ship hull. What else is going on? So this is kind of like the barracks setup that we've done. We have some clothing racks for some Jedi clothing. We have storage for kyber crystals and lightsabers and just some like shield belts if we make them, as well as grav packs and rescue frames, since we've been using those on our Jedi. I was going to kind of wait to bring you guys back until we got a quest to lower our visibility. That way we could do a plot, lower our visibility, and then go do another plot. But a more interesting quest has popped up. Adeline Brandenburg, leader of Death Watch, wants you to stash a special prisoner for her. The prisoner, a 20-year-old defector named Moku Lek Centella, knows embarrassing information. Lek's sick with blood rot and will require daily treatment. We have really good medicine, so we can probably get rid of that. 18 days. I think that's fine, but there's a rescue frame and a ton of plasteel. So we're going to accept this. We need a spot for a prisoner, and we'll just throw them in the cargo ship for now for our prisoners. Lek arrived, jump to location. And why don't you just go ahead and capture Lek right away? While we're looking at Lek, do we have Cure Blood Rot? Cure Blood Rot. Perfect. You need to be able to have good medicine for that. I think it requires Glitter World. Let's actually take a look. This special skill required doesn't. 10 Glitter World medicine. I don't know if we have 10 Glitter World medicine, but we have. Oh, we do have 10 Glitter World medicine. Let's restrict you to that so we don't end up using those Kolto gel packs for no reason. Cool. So she'll be pretty low effort. We have nutrient paste vat right there. And hopefully she doesn't try and escape and get like decapitated by a Jedi or something. That being said, where are you at? You're right there. You're doing some mining for us. Why don't you contact the rebels, and then we will actually, Pantha, you're right there. You contact the rebels. And our visibility is currently whispers, so we're at 36. We haven't been the best at these, keeping our visibility down during the plots. We just haven't been like microing it that hard. It's not too consequential to us. We can take a plot though, so I guess let's select this one. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. In order to get these plots spawning over here, I went ahead and like abandoned our base over there. That's fine. We can just roleplay that it's still there. And then we moved these folks into an outpost. It made sense to me visually to have the outpost right here next to like, you know, at this convergence, but they're not close enough to base to actually drop pod into base if we need them. So we're going to go ahead and pack up, and we'll just like move a little bit closer. Maybe we'll move like here or here. Okay, so for this plot, we are looking for a Levana Holit. It's very close. It's going to give us some Resurrector Mech serums and some ancient Resurrector scrolls, which we'll probably be able to sell. It's walking distance. We'll be there, 3 days over the mountains? Probably, because we're over the mountains. We could we could just drop in. Yeah, I think we'll load that up. The other thing, well, the last thing before we head out for our mission is someone had requested that we name a Jedi Gray. So we're gonna, oops, sorry, hit the mic, going for my keyboard. Not Greggy, Gray. So since this cast was already kind of like accounted for, and these guys are new recruits. Jimbo's such a weird name. We're gonna go ahead and name you Gray. Okay, and I guess we'll let Jacob do his wandering, and then we'll head off to that plot. We will bring all of our Jedi and Jedi in training with us. Okay, and one of those quests that I was hoping for has popped up, so we're gonna accept this also. And let's go ahead and get you loaded up with our Jedi. Okay, so we got all of you guys. I guess we'll take a couple package survival meals. Let's accept, and then we'll set you guys to Caravan all the way down to Jacob. There we go. Okay, so if we take a look at the world, we're going to hit this up first, and then we will hit this Imperial Underfarm. We'll get back to base, we'll let them kind of like rest up and refill all their needs and whatnot, and then we will hit another plot today. We're also building some more dumb droids, so as soon as those are up, we'll have 4 of them, and they'll be helping us with all this ship retrofitting work that we're doing. Oh yeah, I also wanted to point out, it looks a little it looks pretty cool. Here, it looks a little wonky in places like this where they're kind of like meeting each other, but we did put Durasteel wall armor up. When we looked at it, Durasteel and Plasteel wall armor gave the same amount of hit points, so this is more than doubling the hit points of our ship hull. Ship hull is 1,000, this is 1,400, so they'll have to get through kind of like this ablative armor before they get to the actual ship hull, and in most spots we are doubled up on ship hull, so I'm pretty happy with kind of how defensively capable this is. I'm curious to see how offensively capable it is, especially considering we don't have like a spinal weapon, but we will have just tons of railguns. I'm realizing that I don't think I actually want railguns. I think I want plasma turrets, so we might go ahead and deconstruct all of these. And replace them with plasma guns as well. They're like right next to each other. Yeah, I think these are going to do quite a bit more damage. I think they might have better range as well. Let's take a look. This balanced weapon can be used at medium ranged. Long range. Okay, so long range, but doesn't require heat, doesn't generate heat. We are building a lot of heat. Maybe we'll do the big guns as plasma, and we'll do the little guns as rail guns. I don't know. I'll think about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Okay, we landed in a building and had a roof collapse. Let's see. Are you guys on top of turrets? You are on top of turrets. Right away, Jacob needs some healing. Foles, can you do healing? I know you can. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's scope this out. I don't see anyone out and about. There are 2 right there. Oh, there is a gun there. Okay, why don't you guys go ahead and like take its power. Okay, and then okay, there are some guys right there. I want someone to hang around and defend the ship. Let's have Zitro, you hang out with maybe with these 2 guys. You guys defend the ship. These guys, why don't you move in here? Let's go through this wall. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, what is going on? Oh, we mind controlled a dude. Let's just have you guys like search and destroy. Okay, Selvi has been injured a bit. I think it's Force Lightning Burn. Oh, someone did Force Lightning. It hit our own folks. Interesting. Okay, let's not have you guys search and destroy. Let's have you guys move in. Where do we think this guy's going to be? I'm thinking here or here. So let's move around this way. Oh, no, there's a thing there. Oh, there are so many of these guys on the map. Okay. Can you guys... What can you guys do? Power... If we go around this way. Okay, so let's do that. Just keep going this way. Just keep going this way. They've done it. They've done it. Okay, visibility 45. Well, you know what? I'm not too worried about that. We are going to be able to lower our visibility. Okay, we'll just check in here since we're here. And then we'll continue our march down to those other buildings that we actually think he's in. Okay, lots of supplies down there. Let's go this way. Come on, all of you this way. Where? Okay, Dunja, you're here. Vols, you're there. Let's get you guys down here. I think if I order them to move while they're in air, we lose them. Okay, you guys have found them. Oh. Come on. Come on, you guys. Take out Hullet. Not... Oh, we've mind-controlled Hullet. Hullet, you just stand here. Selvi... Take him out. Continue to take him out. Okay. The game is thinking about us beating this mission. So we will be back once that's complete. Okay. It finally unfroze. We have beaten the mission. I'm thinking that we just like get out of here. Like we have plenty of intel back at home. Everyone this way. Who's trying to wander that way? Why don't you guys go here, here, and then there. Okay, so we're just going to get them loaded up on the ship, and then we will head off to that next mission to lower our visibility again. Okay, they've made it without triggering anything else. Looks like some of them are deciding to grab some meals before loading up into the ship. And maybe all of them are going to grab some meals. No, it looks like a couple entered. That's fine. We brought those meals for you guys to eat. Get in the ship, and then we will take out that next one. Okay, there are 20 of them here. What are we actually destroying? We're destroying the water main, and I think we're landing right down here. Okay. Oh, roof collapse. I'm glad that it's just hurting the ship. Well, I guess ship's all repaired and stuff. Instead of us, we are going to take a visibility increase because I am not going to worry about them just like jumping in and going crazy. visibility is at 85. I think we're going to lower it by like 36 or something, though. Okay, you guys no longer search and destroy. Just get that guy. Let's do... We will unforbid all the things. We'll create a zone just to like grab what we can. Let's go ahead and grab you guys. We'll grab various items. Coffee. I guess things to sell as well as these weapons. Except we'll get you guys home. And visibility, it's now public enemy. But then visibility dropped down to rumors. Let's have VH actually tell us where we're at. Or Haddad, you're right here. Contact the rebels. Okay, we are at 58. So if we do another plot, that would get us to 98. So we definitely want to lower our visibility before we head out and do another plot, since we've been kind of careless with them. Careless, but like it's not really impacting. It's not really impacting us. So I'm fine with how they're doing. I think they are doing just fine. Okay, the Empire is trying to negotiate with us again. Last time they offered something like, I don't know, a couple hundred silver and something else that didn't even matter. They have definitely raised on their offer. They're offering us 2 stormtroopers. They're offering us a title. They're offering us some gear. 10,000 silver and 93 honor. If you accept, you'll no longer, whatever. You will also have to face off against a rebel retaliation force. So turning on the rebels is not something that we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and junk this quest. Okay, we've started to add a little bit more hydroponics to this ship, which we're actually calling it the Dawnfire. I feel like that holds some significance, right? This is kind of like the dawn of like a new little Jedi order that's working with this set of rebels from Tarnan. But I've been waiting for something to lower our visibility, and this is what we need. So let's take a look at it. It is not too far away. I guess Sylvie's having some mood issues. We'll leave her behind, but we'll go ahead and take our Jedi. In the meantime, while we've been kind of just like working on filling out hydroponics and working on some of the guns, I have started reformatting the hull configuration on these 2 ships, working on finishing this one up first. So I think other than just moving the hull around, we'll hold off on any other construction in these ships until we get weapons on these ships. I have decided that we are going to do plasma turrets on this on the Dawnfire, and then on our 2 frigates we'll go ahead and stick with the railguns. So these guys will kind of have a less heat dependency, since the railguns don't require that. They'll have longer range, and they're going to be stacked with weapons, so they'll kind of like start the fight early, and then once we get into position, medium range, hopefully the Dawnfire can like lay it down with the plasma weapons. Excuse me, sorry. Have the hiccups all of a sudden. Let's grab all the Jedi. Let's leave Sylvie at home. This should be a pretty quick mission, so I don't think we need packaged survival meals, so we'll go without them. Okay, and we are landing, and just like go for it, you guys. I don't see anything that would raise our visibility on this map, so I'm not going to be worried about that at all, which is like pretty typical. So no changes. Oh man, Zitro just like gets in and gets crazy. Okay, so his shield belt takes damage first, and then his grab pack would take damage. That's good to know. That's like something I hadn't checked in all of these episodes. Ahra Kiri, like still solid there. Okay, Amrud probably gonna get off the map. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and finish this off. We'll open this guy up, and I guess we'll snag the intel. We're pretty like flush on intel right now, but A little bit more doesn't hurt. Okay, it's just gonna stand there. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and scrape that intel, and then you guys can get back home. Visibility changed to hidden again. So we can probably go ahead and accept another quest. I did queue up some more protocol droids, so we'll have protocol droids in each of the ships. When it comes to this ship, I have restricted a couple of the droids here already. So we have a little repair droid. He's just like hanging out cleaning things here. And it looks like this little R2 unit as well. And I just named him R2DF, DF for Dawnfire. And gave him kind of like a little goldish type paint job. Okay, you guys getting home. VH, I want you to contact the rebels. We'll see what we're currently at. We'll pick up our next quest, and we'll probably try and get 2 plots done tomorrow. Unfortunately, couldn't get 2 of them done today. There was just a lot going on. Okay. Oh. Also, we slaughtered an Imperial trader who wandered onto the map. Apparently, the Muffalos were just carrying tons and tons of sand, which we should be able to just like caravan off the map, actually. Since we have like the instantly formed caravan, if there's nothing hostile, we just like stick this in a stockpile. Grab someone, form caravan, accept, veto it is, items, sand, all the sand. You are too heavy to move, but not for long. Let's enter the landed ship. And let's get rid of this stockpile. Okay, so visibility down to 19. That is wonderful. So that would take us up to basically like 59. And then I would assume that this one's also going to be a visibility increase that's like pretty high. But we are getting very close. Very, very close. Okay, you guys are all done. Let's get you guys home. Let's grab the Bacta spray. Sure, that stuff doesn't matter. And actually, let's go ahead and contact the rebels. We'll accept that next plot, and it will be the first thing that we do tomorrow. Okay, and it's not too far away. Thanks for hanging out, you guys, as always. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.